Hello everybody! It's another Sunday night live with the Ghastly cast. Of course, tonight we're talking about Mischief Toys. So welcome, we're so happy that you're here with us. As you know from the cover photo, this week is Halloween week. You excited?
I'm very excited.
I am super stoked. I love Halloween. Heather and I both love Halloween. In fact, we just watched the film Barbarian.
Very great movie. When did it come out?
2022.
Wow.
Yeah, never watched it before until tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was creepy and all in the right spots. Ended in a way I didn't expect, but it was great. It was fantastic.
It was completely unexpected from start to finish.
Yes, I agree. Very unexpected. But we have a lot coming your way this week. It's going to be a jam-packed 4 days of Halloween, all the way up until Thursday, which is obviously Halloween, October the 31st. We've got some stuff to show you here tonight, and some surprises along the way that I hope you guys are excited about. Hopefully you already received the email, and we can show you the things that we showed you in the email, in fact, which is a pin board and a pin. And we're getting rave reviews over this pin. People are loving this pin. And what's really funny about the pin is that it was sort of a last minute idea that I came up with, and I mentioned it to Heather. I didn't even think that we would produce it in time or have it done for Halloween, but here we are. We have it. It's going to be up for sale tomorrow, along with this lovely pin board, which this guy, Pumpkin Ghastly, has been a favorite since his release, which I believe was last year at Halloween. Was our figure for last Halloween, if I remember correctly, Halloween week.
I think so.
Yeah, we dropped him then. So this year we have a pin board, and I know you guys have been collecting a lot of pins. Of course, you have pins from New York Comic Con and you know, other drops that we've had. So now you'll have something to put all your pins on, or maybe not. Maybe it's just something for you to set up and put on your desk or hang on the wall. But here's the pin that everybody seems to really be excited about. This is the what kind of pumpkin is this? It's like a rotten pumpkin. Yeah, it's a rotten pumpkin pin. Look at that.
We took the pin from last year, and
he's rotted out.
He's rotted out.
Yeah, he's rotted out. So he's not looking so good. He was on your porch and you let him decay. And so there he is. I love he has like a horn that's like sort of like all curled up looking. It's a cool pin. I'm really stoked about this one. This is a cool one. So these two will come together if you order them tomorrow, which what time are we going up tomorrow with these guys?
12 p.m. Eastern.
12 p.m. Eastern. You can get yours. I think the board looks really good. The pin board looks fantastic. I'm stoked over this one. This might be... The narrator I really liked a lot, but I love this one especially, you know, around the Halloween time of year. It's really cool. She killed it. Noelle, our artist, killed it.
She's
with
actually
Pumpkin
here
Ghastly.
tonight.
Oh,
Hi,
really?
Noelle.
Oh my gosh, she's here.
She said that he turned out great.
Yeah, she killed it with Pumpkin Ghastly. I remember it was an idea that spawned, man, it's been a while ago, and I remember it took a while for us to get it like done or something. There was something about it. I can't remember what it was, but I'm so happy that it's in the world now. Now I kind of want a pumpkin figure where he's disfigured like this one.
That would be fun.
That'd be kind of a fun figure where he's not, you know, his bright orange and his face is all messed up and his horns are a little screwed up. So maybe you guys will see that sometime in the future.
Do you have the thing I was talking to you about earlier?
The thing that you were talking to me about earlier?
Uh-huh.
I don't think...
That you said we had in here?
It was in here. I don't know where he is now. Because we do have something else to show. But he might have ran off. He might have disappeared, Heather.
I have a kitten on my lap.
Do you want me to go get it?
Yeah.
Okay, I can go grab it.
There's another piece on the counter.
There's another piece on the counter. And this is for this week.
This week.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll have something drop on Monday, tomorrow, which is these guys, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So this week is jam-packed full of Halloween stuff. We were actually going to start, like, last night, preview something, and then drop it today on Sunday to have a full 5-day. But we actually have a a little bit of a surprise tonight. So we'll get to that here soon. But do you want me to go grab the item now?
If you can.
Okay, why don't you scoot in? I don't want to bump you and the kitty cat. I don't want to hurt you guys. Let me go and grab the special item. Hold on, I'll be right back. And you said there's something on the table as well?
On the counter.
On the counter as well. Okay.
Yeah, near where you got my tissues from.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so I am so excited to finally bring you guys this Pumpkin Ghastly pin board. He's so incredible. He's so cute. I love Pumpkin Ghastly. That's one of my favorite figures ever. And I think he makes a really fun pin board. I think that he's a crowd favorite. So I hope you guys like him as much as we do. Now, we do have, like Chris mentioned, we have something tomorrow. We have something Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. There was one other item that because it's a 4-day week, we decided that we're gonna, like, not drop it this week. So we'll drop another item in the future, no time soon, because we've gone hard. We did New York Comic Con, now it's Halloween week. You guys need a break, I need a break, we all need a break. Will there be a bundle for the pin board and do you mean the pin board and the pin? It's only a bundle, so it's only being sold with the pin board and the pin together. So there will not be like any separation between the two. If you get the pin board, you get the pin, and that's that. Yes, Adam Eng, it starts tomorrow, maybe.
What starts tomorrow?
Halloween week. That's okay, Kyle. I thought that's what you meant. I just wanted to be sure, because I'm like, I don't think we're showing you a Ghastly tonight, but...
So, one thing I would like to mention is that for all of you guys out there who ordered NYCC stuff and you're waiting to get it and you're eager, we have been working all weekend long to get a lot of these packages out. It has been very chaotic because the space that we're working in is just full of stuff, so we're trying to work around a lot of things. It's been really crazy. We packed the car up today with boxes upon boxes and bags full of shirts and things, and we went over to the post office and they weren't okay. So the long and short of it is they typically stay open and you actually go through like this. Oh my god,
Fritzy,
you actually go through the back portion of the post office where you can do like big drop-offs. They're usually open, but they weren't today. So we are really bummed out. I have a car full of stuff, so we're gonna have to take that over tomorrow. So expect more of your stuff to come sometime this week. You should be seeing figures and things, especially if you're in the United States. You should be seeing your stuff. Because the way that I want to operate Mischief Toys is that you get your stuff like really fast. You get it, you know, on time. Like you're not wondering where the heck your stuff is. So more of that will go out tomorrow, and we have more to pack. I was just packing Blacklight Mortems, Blacklight Demonstros. If you didn't get a Blacklight Demonstro, go and pick it up because he is perfect for Halloween as well. We're getting those out the door right away, so go and order yours. We also have Vampire Ghastly Plush, which is really great. We've shown him off quite a lot. And of course he comes with his little cape that is removable, which we talked about last week, and we felt like putzes for not realizing that before we showed it off at New York Comic Con. But not only does he have a removable cape, but he also glows in the dark. So if you want to go grab one, you can. I think there's a handful of them still left on the website. So if you didn't get it, now's your time. He's really cool. He's fun. Look at this guy. I love his little painted fingernails too.
He's so cute.
He's so cool.
And he comes with a blacklight pin.
Yep, he comes with a blacklight pin. So glow in the dark plush, which I didn't even know was a thing, comes with a blacklight pin. So go and check it out. MischiefToys.com. Okay, so do we want to talk about the next item?
If you'd like, do you want to do it now or you want to wait a little bit?
It's up to you.
I did tell them that we pulled an item off of this week just because it was a 4-day week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there was one item that we pulled off, and can we say what it was? Like what kind of item it was?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Is that okay? Or should we? I mean, does it matter?
I mean, I think we mentioned it, so we might as well say what it was.
Okay.
But it was a print. So we ended up taking the print down. We hadn't really taken a look at the prints. Like, they had been stored away since before New York Comic Con. Today I pulled them out, and they're not up to snuff as far as I'm concerned. I don't feel comfortable putting them up for sale. So we decided to pull them back, and maybe at a later date we'll have those up for sale. These were actually created, these prints were created by Devin, our brand new artist, Devin Green. He's a great guy, great artist, and I am so stoked because this week the figure that is going up for Halloween week will be of his design.
Yay!
So it's really special for him that people will have his creation in their hands from Mischief Toys. It's a big deal for us because he's our brand new artist, and it's great to see him doing fun and awesome mischievous things. So this is great. This is great stuff. But I want to show you now a couple of items that will be going up this week as well. And we might even have a little bit of a trick up our sleeve tonight, in fact. And we'll talk about that here in a moment. But let's show you the things first. Would you guys, heart emojis if you would like to see something new from Mischief Toys. Our patrons, if you're here, you did see this last night. So you've already seen it. So you're not really going to lose your minds because we talked about it. But get excited anyway. However, what you did not see is a pin that will come with the things that we're about to show you. So the next item that we're going to show you is a zombie Ghastly. And I am really excited because, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of zombie films. Dawn of the Dead is my favorite thing ever. Dawn of the Dead 1978, the old one. So we wanted to do something else zombie this year. We're going to be doing more zombies for Living Dead Weekend, which will be next year in June. We're going to have, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have 2 zombie figures. One has already been designed by Noel, and I'm going to tell you right now that I am so friggin' stoked for it. It's going to be a great figure. You will have to travel to near Pittsburgh, Monroeville Mall, where Dawn of the Dead 1978 was filmed, for Living Dead Weekend. It's a great convention. We try to go every single year. We did not go this year because of some issues with our schedule, but we will be there next year with a brand new setup. It's going to be incredible. I'm so stoked. Okay? All right. So tonight we have zombie to show you. But first off, I want to show you the pin because no one's seen the pin yet, and I'm really excited about it. So, you might be able to tell from the pin exactly what we're dropping this week. So here is the pin. So it's Zombie Ghastly holding his own arm.
How fancy is that?
How cool is that? I love it. This is not even an idea I came up with. This is a Heather idea that she pitched to Noel, and Noel designed it and made it look beautiful. So this is the pin that will be bundled with a very special item that I am so excited about because I came up with the idea. I wasn't sure if it would be doable, and they were able to do it. Our manufacturer was able to do it, and I would say this is one iteration of what my dream scenario is for this plush. So yes, it's a plush. It is, let me pull it out of the bag. It's very loud, hold on, very loud. It is, a Zombie Ghastly plush. So there's Zombie Ghastly, and I love this plush so much. It's my favorite. He and the Vampire Ghastly, I'm so stoked that we were able to do cool plushes. But what's even cooler is that you could pull his arms and his legs off. How cool is that? There he is. He's a little stump of a creature now. A little stumpy Ghastly. And then you could put them right back on. They're Velcro, so you could take them off and put them on. Do it the way you want to do it. I was showing last night that you can put the little hands, can go up like that, like he's yay! Or you could put them on like this, right? And just like our other plush, you can set him down. So he can sit down. Let's move this over a little bit. You can set him down. Vampire Ghastly can sit down too. Look at them, they're little buddies. Hanging out. How cool is that? So this is a design from the previous zombie figure that we released. I love that zombie so much. I remember when we were coming down to putting green blood on him, I wanted to put green blood on him because I thought that would be fun, very cartoony. I definitely want to do red blood on, you know, future iterations of Zombie Ghastly, but the green blood is just something fun for me. I think it's really cool. It reminds me of like a zombie in a cartoon. But I dig that the arms and legs come off. That was an idea that I came up with, and I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure if it would be able to be pulled off or we could do it necessarily. And the manufacturer came back to like, yeah, of course. So my original idea or intent was to be able to like pull his eyes out, but we weren't able to figure that out. I got to work with our artists and come up with something like that maybe sometime in the next couple of years in the future. I think that is a huge endeavor because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of parts. But I think that this guy is a perfect start for our Zombie Ghastly series of plush and figures, for that matter. And he's gray, by the way, because in Dawn of the Dead 1978 there were like gray zombies, blue zombies, and green. They just had different like shades, and I want to make like different shaded zombies. So it's like from 1978, which is exciting. You should make a coloring book. Oh, that would be great. I'd be down for a coloring book. I think that would be a lot of fun. I always think about ideas of like different things that we could do. A book, a coloring book would be really cool. So Heather, do you have news for them?
No news.
About no? Nothing you want to discuss?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay.
We can just talk about how cool Halloween week is going to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, look, I mean, we've already started off with a bang. We have this pin board, the pin down there, Zombie Ghastly plush with the removable arms and legs. Let's put this, let's do this. There we go. You can put his little arms out there. Look, they're all folded up, like he's crossing his arms. And then, of course, that Zombie Ghastly pin where he's holding his arm. How great is that? I love it. Fantastic. So, what are your thoughts? Let's see what everybody has to say here. Chris, is your favorite character still Zombie Ghastly? Yeah, I love Zombie Ghastly. He's definitely in my top 3. I would say he probably was around number 1. He has sentimental value for me because it was something that when we started doing Mischief Toys, in my brain, I was bouncing around the idea to have a zombie, and we were able to get it done with, of course, with Noelle's excellent skills, her mastery. She is amazing. How much is the pin board going to be?
The pin board and pin bundle will be whatever it said in the email. Can you please help me out? Because I don't remember.
You don't remember the price?
No.
Okay.
I can look.
Yeah,
I can look.
Yeah.
I'm just in the middle of something else on my phone.
Okay. Let me see if I got it here. Let's see. Okay, here it is. $55. So it's with the pin board and the pin. Is the head detachable? No, it's not, and that's something that would have been fun too. But I think at this point, having the arms and legs are removable is really great. That's a good start, right? Good start.
Look, everybody else is saying 55. I like how we run a company and we don't
even know. I know everybody else knows, but us. We never said we were good at this. Justin said, anyone else getting ads? I've gotten 2 interruptions. I'm sorry to hear that. That's messed up.
YouTube Premium, baby.
Yeah, we have YouTube Premium, so we don't get any of that.
Although, I wonder if you check the merch tab, if it would be under there, Justin. No ads.
Okay, so far we're getting a lot of, everybody loves it. We do read your email, they said.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Thank God for that.
I don't read our emails.
Obviously. Heather writes the emails, doesn't read them.
Doug, I cannot answer that question. You'll figure it out as the week goes on, I guess. What are we dressing as for Halloween, we're not doing anything for Halloween this year.
Yeah, we're not dressing up for Halloween this year. I love Halloween. I asked Max if he wanted to dress up. He's a little older now, and
he said he's too old.
He didn't really even say that. He just said, no, it's okay. It's okay. He'd rather stay in and watch horror films, and I think that's what we'll do. We'll watch a movie.
Oh, I am so down for.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite thing to do. Minchilla, yeah, dude. YouTube Premium, I've had it for now 5 years, I think, or however long our channel's been around. I think I got it like then, 7 years maybe. But it's great. I absolutely love it.
Tyler, no, the pin and pin board are a bundle. That's it.
Yes.
They're both limited to 135 pieces. They'll go up at the same exact time.
So the reason why we like to do that, I think that it's best to bundle them together. That way you're not having to go after 2 items. Most people want both items. So having it having it combined, I believe it's a better route. I hope you guys agree. Nick Marsh, what's that plush? WTF. It is our zombie Ghastly, bruh. Look at him. You can make him wave. There he is. Now he's waving.
Like that.
How do you like that? There he is. He's waving.
He's waving to you. He's saying, hey, look at me. You're never going to get me.
Who's he saying that to?
Nick.
Oh my God. Why would he do that?
I don't know. He's really mean.
He is? Oh, yeah. Are those the zip-up fleece? So these are made out of, what's the material?
No, I don't think he's asking that. I think he's asking, are these like the zip-ups we sold on the website?
Yes.
They are.
Yep. These are the zip-ups. And man, they are comfortable. They are
very
so
comfy.
comfortable. In fact, today I was getting cold out in the warehouse while we were working, and I was like, Heather, can I get one of the zip-up hoodies? I just want to throw it on. And she pulled it out of the box, and I put it on, and I was like, damn, this thing is nice. I'm so happy that we're doing these awesome, really nice feeling hoodies. They feel fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put the hands on the leg part and vice versa. Of course, I feel like people will do that. That makes sense to me.
It's too bad we didn't give him a removable donger.
Well, yeah. Look at that.
I'll do it before you, Petrino. Maybe. Oh, wrong way.
There you go.
This is fun.
Isn't he cool?
This is really ugly.
It's really dumb, but I love that. I love that about him. It's so much fun. Stupid stuff like that, I sit around and I just play around with it all the time. I love it. It's freezing here. It's actually very cold right now.
Yesterday it was so nice, and then we took stuff to the post office, and then it was really freezing.
Yeah. It's gotten very cold here.
I don't know why. I don't like it, though.
Nick is a good actor. Seems like a jolly guy. He's an actor? Since when did Nick turn into an actor? Anyone else worried that their cats will run off with the limbs? Of course.
Fritz will probably murder
Fritzy Kitsy he'll take them. He'll run with them. Actually, it's funny because we've had them on the floor. He hasn't messed with them. But they look like little cat toys.
He will destroy my hoodie strings, though.
Uh-huh, yeah.
That's his favorite.
Hog Ghastly soon?
Aww.
Hog Ghastly? Maybe. You never know what we're going to produce over here for Mischief Toys. You never know. Zombies are known to be rude because they don't have much to live for. That's a good joke. The whole plush should be Velcroed together. Head, horns, head, torso, limbs. Could have parts of him all over my house covered in catnip. Yeah, it looks like Ghastly exploded. There's pieces of them everywhere. Are the sides the only part where the Velcro will stick? Like, will they stick on his head? No.
No, the soft Velcro is on the limbs, but I mean, you can put it on his head.
Yeah, so they just attach on the Velcro portion of it.
If I lose an arm, can I put in a claim with Mischief Toys? No, you can put in a claim with yourself. Don't lose it.
Wild West Mars Ghastly.
You know what's funny? We actually have one in the warehouse, and I can't find the leg.
I know.
He only has 3 limbs.
I went to grab that one, but his leg's missing. It's going to be close to 80 on Halloween. Oh my God! I don't know about here. I gotta look at the weather. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, close to 80.
Is it? Wow. Does he glow in the dark at all? No.
No.
This one does not glow in the dark. In fact, it's funny because we started production on him before the Vampire Ghastly. So at the time, I didn't even know that you could glow him in the dark. Would I have done that? I don't know. Maybe the green blood I would have made glow in the dark. That would have been kind of fun. But maybe in the future we'll do some more Zombie Ghastly plushes. So this week we'll have a couple of other things. So we will have a figure this week, which our patrons were able to see. Please don't spoil it. I would really appreciate that.
It's already been spoiled.
We haven't showed the figure yet.
We did somewhere that wasn't Patreon.
We did?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know, Chris. Maybe at Night of Mischief.
Oh, Night of Mischief. Oh, yeah. Okay. Are you drinking water that your dad told you to drink less soda? Yes. Yeah, this is all water. I'm drinking healthy. I did have a couple sodas today though. Any black light reactions? No. Not that I'm aware of on that.
Oh, the blood on
The blood
on
might. The blood might.
on his brain and his mouth.
Maybe I
don't
haven't
know.
even tested. To be honest with you, I haven't tested it. Do we have a light around here?
No.
Yeah, it's hard to say. But the limbs removing, that's the big part of the thing. What if Dick Jones made Clarence into our robo-criminal? And Jason, let's talk about a new movie. Come on. How's my grandfather doing? He's doing fantastic. He's doing a lot better. I'm so happy that he's doing better. I think he's out of the hospital. I talked to my dad on and off. It's been kind of a nightmare this week because I've been sick. Heather and I have been sick. So I haven't caught up with anything. But I believe he's out of the hospital now. All right, what do you got?
I don't got nothing. What do you got?
You tapped me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
Okay, don't. I don't know.
Well, you want me to say the thing?
Yeah, you can say the thing.
Oh, is it ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So look, there we have a little bit of. Yeah, thank you, Nick. I feel a lot better. We got a surprise for you. 50 of these are up on the website right now. So if you want to get it, go and get it right now.
Well, sort of.
Okay.
So I decided if anyone wants it without the pin, they can go and grab it. So we have the plush only for $45. I put a handful of those up, and I put a handful of the pin bundles up for $60 on MischiefToys.com under Shop Ghastly. If anyone
under
wants
Shop
them.
Ghastly, go and get them now.
Yeah. Wow, someone already ordered.
Will there be more than one figure this week?
We cannot say yes or no. You'll have to figure that out for yourself later. Well, I mean, we'll help you figure it out.
Right.
You know, when we send you an email.
Exactly. Oh my God, everybody's getting it. Oh, very good. I'm so happy. Nick Fillet, Sir Lance, and Silver-Haired Wolf. All right. Shadow Force, Funko News Canada. Very good, everybody. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're happy. Yeah, we wanted to do a little. We wanted to do a little special drop here tonight for those who are watching. We only put up a limited amount, and then when they're gone later this week, we'll drop it again. Were you first? Who was first, Heather?
I don't know.
He wants to know. Can we see the figure? No.
No.
Nope, the figure will be announced this week. So just like last year, we are doing basically like shock drops. So you'll find out the day before. Black Ops 6 on Xbox. No, I'm not playing that. I don't play Xbox, but I am getting it for PlayStation. And Heather and I will play together. We love playing that game. It's so much fun. Oh, congratulations, Adam. Ang, the pin bundle sold out. Oh my God.
Yay.
Jason Edelholm got one. Guessing no pins separate. I can't fit any more plushes. No pins are separate.
Separate pins.
No separate pins. They are bundled just like the pin board and pin. They're all bundled up. That's how we're rolling. We're rolling like that very hard. Of course, David Jones, thank you. I got a feeling the figure will be amazing. Figure's great. And like we said, it's from our brand new artist. He killed it. If you guys want previews of Mischief Toys stuff, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/GastleCast. We had a really great turnout last night. Gave away a lot of AP Mischief Toys items. Gave away a lot of New York Comic Con items from other booths like Plastic Empire. Gave away a bunch of Funko Pops. In fact, we gave away Headless Freddy. And I think next month, November, I think I'm going to give away all the Jurassic Park NFT Funko Pops to one lucky person will win them all. The whole. I think I have the whole set. You may have saw it last night. Okay, Robo Lizard. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, Brian got one. Celeste Crawford got one. Very good. That's really weird that YouTube ads are interrupting you. I don't understand what's going on. That's not normal. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe there's something going on with our YouTube. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Or maybe it's new from YouTube.
Maybe? I don't know. That's weird. I have no idea what the heck is going on. I'm sorry, everybody. Nick got the plush. Missed the bundle. All right. Yeah, I love the pin that comes with it, with his little arm ripped off. Shadow Forest is so great when you're there. Thank you. We appreciate it. So glad to have you on there with us to hang out. Love hanging out with everybody. I feel like last night we were able to answer a lot of questions and talk a little bit about New York Comic Con and get a little bit more in depth. That's fun. I really enjoy that. Yeah, it's funny, right? Well, somebody just commented, but it looks like it's gone. But yeah, the Venom 3 didn't get Funko Pops for some reason. I don't know why. I get maybe the other ones didn't sell well, although people yelled at us, telling us that they were the best Funko Pops ever. Oh, hey, John. Ordered myself Blacklight the Monstro and protectors for him. Ghastly and Blacklight Mortem. Love you guys. I'm so happy to see Mischief Toys flourishing. Thank you so much, dude. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Fuwaka, you know how to have that pin. Score. Hell yeah, dude. Hello there. Is it possible that Vampire Ghastly will get a non-blacklight release with a traditional color scheme? So that's something we're discussing. No plans on paper yet. But definitely, I mean, I want to do more with Vampire Ghastly because he's really great. I love the mold a lot. And it just so happens that, obviously, Noel killed it, and our 3D artist who did the design for the mold killed it. And it's such a beautiful figure. I don't know if you guys have it out there, take a look at it, like up close. The little cape on the back, how it's like kind of bat wing looking. It's such a great piece. That's my favorite from the convention, I think. I really like the jacketed one because it matched me at Night of Mischief, but man, that Vampire Ghastly is so damn cool. David, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, we have been working hard, and this week is not going to let us, it's not going to give us any room to breathe, I don't think, because when these sales go down, Heather and I will be out in the warehouse getting things together. Max will be helping us out putting boxes together, my son. So we'll all be working together as a family to get stuff out. Because it's funny, when we were at New York, Gary V from V Friends, we decided to go and check him out, see what he was up to, and have a chat. And I gave him a box, of stuff, or bag of stuff, Mischief Toy stuff, and told him we wanted to work together. And the first thing out of my mouth was, we're a small company from Maryland, and we're a family-run thing. And he was just like, that's so fucking cool, and so on and so forth. He was really stoked for us, so that was cool. That was a cool interaction. Love getting you guys to sign the back of the cape on the... That was a great idea, Dean. I love that. That was fantastic. I love signing the figs. I think that's a lot of fun. Grayscale Vampire Ghastly. Oh, I like that idea. That's a really great idea. I would love to do like all the, the different monsters. I think that would be cool to do in the future for sure.
I have a really cool idea that I'd like to do with Vampire Ghastly.
I know. Is it the idea you told me about?
Yeah.
The idea is so like wild that I love it. Heather came up with this brilliant idea for the Vampire Ghastly mold. I think you guys will really dig it. So it's so different and weird. Am I allowed to post the plush on the Mischief Toys FB page? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I mean, we're here live talking about it. Sure, why not? That's cool.
No, you're not allowed. I'm going to call the police.
Hey, RG. It was great seeing you too, man. Thank you for coming and seeing us and hanging out. Oh no, DH is getting political ads. My God, what is going on with the ads? This is nuts.
Ew.
Nosferatu, Ghastly, or Demonstro will be sick. Yeah, hell yeah. Nosferatu. That's awesome.
That'd be fun.
That is fun. Yeah, I really want a vampire Ghastly that has, like, you know, fangs with the teeth. Instead of just two little fangs like we had on the other one, very cartoony. I want to make him, like, bloody and horror. And I think that's what we'll do one of the next goes. I had a theory that you guys were going to do all the Universal themed monsters for NYCC. Yeah, I wish we could have. You know, when you're talking about doing those monsters, you're talking new molds. And molds are very expensive. And I know that there are people out there who criticize companies like ours saying, oh, there's the same mold and they just put a different paint job on it. Well, if you run an operation like we do, you would know that it's incredibly expensive. And in fact, running a business like this is incredibly expensive. Doing it and producing it is expensive. So when people will say, well, why can't you do more molds? Well, the reason is the dollar amount is ridiculous. But we have been doing more. I feel like
we've done very well as far as the amount of molds.
I agree.
That we have for such a new company.
I agree.
We haven't even been in business for 3 years yet. And
yep. In the first year, we had Gargoyle Ghastly.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Which is incredible. I mean,
has it been 3 years? Or are we coming up on 3?
We went in 22, 23, and 24 to New York Comic Con.
Okay, so 22 to 23, 23 to 24. Okay, so we're coming up on our 3rd year.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 3rd year will be in January.
That's
Thank you,
exciting.
Christina Payne, for tagging that. Let's see. Jax wanted me to tell you that he's excited to have matching cup like yours. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's my favorite cup. I use this all the time. It's really great. I'm still happy to have them as paint jobs. I don't always need a new mold. Yeah, it's tough. I love new molds. I love when we have like Vampire Ghastly and stuff. It's very exciting. But it's hard to do it as often. We just have to take it easy because otherwise we won't be making any money at all. We got to build a business.
We have quite a few that we haven't even shown you guys.
Yeah.
Molds that we've already created, at least 3 of them.
Right.
So I'm excited to unveil those.
Yeah. Man, just the amount of bringing all those figures in for New York Comic Con was unbelievable. It was one of the most expensive things we've ever had to do. But we had to get them here just to be in time for New York Comic Con. We wanted to show up, have good stuff. I actually like the creativity that comes from a single mold. You guys are killing it. Thanks, man. Thank
you.
Zachary, I love Zachary.
It's definitely challenging.
Yes.
To come up with ideas that are, exciting.
Yep.
But I love it. I think it challenges us, and I think that it's really cool that we've been able to take one mold and make it so different. We're not just putting like a metallic paint job on it or making it glow. Yeah. We're doing so many things with our figures. I love it.
Rage Doll said, after the awesome Vampire Ghastly, we need Frankenstein Ghastly and Werewolf Demonstro. Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to make the different monsters, and I think we'll get there. It'll take us a little bit of time. We'll get there. Will there be any more DIY Ghastlies?
What do you mean? We
so they're Frank. They're up on the website right now. If you wanted to buy them, I don't know if that's what you mean, or if you mean are we going to have different variants of them? If you're asking that, we haven't really gotten into that just yet. But
Tyler,
maybe in the future.
New mold coming out before the end of the year. Maybe you'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we'll save them till like 2030.
I will tell you this. The figures that we have for the rest of this year are fantastic.
Phenomenal.
But one that's coming pretty soon might be my favorite figure. In terms of the art on it, might be one of my favorites we've ever. Like, I think it lands in my top 3.
Next month?
And I was looking at it today to take photos. Yeah. I was looking at it and taking photos, and it's such a beautiful, it's a very beautiful figure. And I think people are really going to like that. Oh, thank you, Jason Steven. He liked all the figures from the con. That's great. Think about how many Bobas or even Taylor Swift era tickets you could have bought with all those mold costs. A lot. Heather could have gone. Heather could have gone to see Taylor multiple times. You guys have only done like 5 to 6 molds this year. How many did we do this year so far? We did Mortem, Uncle Sam. Vampire Ghastly. Mm-hmm. Is that it?
I think so.
I think only 3 this year.
And Maryland. Maryland was a new mold.
Yeah, we had to mess with the horns. Yeah,
and Haunted Ghastly, that was the first time with that mold.
Yep. Yeah, we've had to do quite a few.
Chris didn't even know I got a new mold for that, but I did. I got one with clean horns and no nose.
Brian 315. Any thoughts in your head on the next character 25-26? So, my idea for the next character is basically smaller, and I want it to be a minion character for Demonstro, like his horde. And I have this really fun idea to make them sort of like goofy and fun. I'm not sure when that'll happen.
Oh, Emo.
But, an Emo. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Emo.
King Kong.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy crap. Yeah, actually, it's a lot more than I thought. Good God almighty. Was Emo this year? Yeah. It was, yeah. January. It was this year. January. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, Nikki, I did see all the people having issues with the Taylor tickets being stolen. That's fucking insane.
You keep saying Art Terrifier Ghastly. Man, I would love that. Would you ever do NYC inspired Ghastly and character variants like Ghastly with pizza or something like that? Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea. I think that's great.
That's where Gargoyle came from, because we didn't want to do like Statue of Liberty, and then I jokingly told Chris, like, what about Ghastly dressed as an apple, like the big apple? But then we came up with Gargoyle. And then King Kong, of course. So yeah, I would love to do more Ghastly New York variants. I don't want anything too lame though.
Night of Living Dead is a public domain. I didn't even think of that.
A lot of old things are public.
Yeah, I know. Like the Mickey Mouse thing that happened. I wonder what we could do with Night of Living Dead now that it's public domain. I wonder if we can just do whatever the hell we want. We got to look into that.
Yeah.
I got to look into that. I got to look into make sure I'm not going to hurt myself or hurt us. Did you all see? Oh, okay, that's that. Let's see. Was Emo Gas? Yep, Emo Gas was this year. Yeah, like a real goofy minion, but I thought that you could make like they're smaller figures, and maybe you would buy them in like a 2 or 3 pack or something. But they would be interesting, and fun, little creature dudes. Old like Chris. Yeah, sure. I was told only 5 new molds in 2024. Yeah, if it's public domain, I guess we could just go ahead and use it. I don't know. I've really wanted Dawn of the Dead badly, like so bad. And the person who owns it, which is a producer of Dawn of the Dead, he basically told us he needed a certain amount of money in order to do it. And the amount of money that he needed, it was like
too much.
It was just sort of out of our scope. I mean, if we made multiple figures, we could meet him, but it's just too much. And
I mean, we would have to have like 10 or 20
yeah,
figures to
it's
meet
just
that.
Yeah, it's just like over the top, and so we're just trying to, I don't know. Off topic, but I'm glad the 2 of you came down with a cold. I came down with COVID this past Tuesday after a weekend at NYCC. Oh my God!
Ugh.
Oh, and he shook my hand. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I mean, look, I count ourselves as lucky. Whatever we got sucked, but
I'm still dealing with it. I thought I was better the other day, and all of a sudden today I felt horrible.
Yeah. Ghastly dressed up like the Monstro when? Oh my God, that's amazing. When is the thing at Monroeville Mall? So it's called Living Dead Weekend.
It's in June, so what we are going to do when it becomes closer, probably springtime, is put out all the information that you guys will need as far as tickets go and dates go and all that stuff.
So June 6th to the 8th is when it takes place. So 6 through 8 June 2025. it's cool. So let me see if I can open up the website and I can tell you a little bit more. But there's a lot of actors and actresses from the films. I think some of the Dawn of the Dead people will be there. It's going to be like a heavy Romero-centric Living Dead movies meetup.
Yeah,
so it's going to have like the Land of the Dead will be there. Some of the Night of Living Dead, they always show up. There's a couple of people like Ross Stein. What's his name? Ross Steiner, but he's like the old guy from the beginning of the film. So it's going to be really great. I'm excited to be there to sell Mischief Toys product at the in the Monroeville Mall. Like that is really, really special for me personally. So the fact that we're going to be able to do that is so damn cool. I'm so excited for that, and I can't wait to bring zombie figures. And I'm really hoping that a lot of you guys out there can show up. You guys are there with us because I want to show them at this convention, which is not a very big convention, but show them like, hey, Mischief Toys, they got it, and maybe they'll have us back year after year.
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Frank, no plans to do a party for the event. They actually have like a VIP mixer
Yes.
that the convention actually holds, which we dig.
Yes. No, that's actually really awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so no, we can't do like little parties all the time. I mean, we try we try to do our best with like the New York Comic-Con event, the Night of Mischief. We're going to do Day of Mischief here in Maryland this year, which is going to be great. I'm excited for that. I gotta sort of tie that thing up. But yeah, you guys need to check out that Living Dead weekend. Come out to that. It's going to be great. Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun. It's a much smaller event. We don't expect a huge turnout for Mischief Toys. You know what I mean? It is not like a big draw like New York Comic-Con.
No, it's very small, and it takes place in an active mall. I mean, it's really it's a really fun little event. And by the way, if you like to get autographs and stuff, and you like these films, it is so easy. There aren't very long lines there. You could go in there for like 3 hours and get every single autograph that you want. Yeah. Like, it's that easy.
It's awesome.
Which is why I love it so much. And there are so many people there. The actors will talk to you about like their roles in the films, and they're like super into it. It's a really great event. I'm a Romero zombie fan, so being there is that's like a special place for me, right? It's a holy place. Being at the Monroeville Mall, I love that. You need a Mischief Toys event coordinator set up for you. Is that Nick Marsh speaking?
I think it is.
If you're planning to go to Living Dead weekend, we can all meet up and go to dinner or something. For whoever goes, we can get group chat together and figure out a plan to get dinner. Look at that. Everybody wants to go to dinner. Look at this. Everybody going to go get dinner. Yeah. What I like about this event is that it's not going to completely demolish us like New York Comic-Con, because New York Comic-Con just flattened me right out. But my plan is to have 2 figures there, some pins, and all sorts of other good stuff. It should be a real blast there.
I'm excited.
I'm trying to bring up... Oh, here it is. Okay, who's going to be there? Usually it tells you like the whole list of people. Monroeville Mall. There's also, inside the mall, there's a museum. And it's dedicated to Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. It's great. So Lori Cardle will be there from Day of the Dead. Terry Alexander from Day of the Dead will be there, which are 2 that I want to meet. And I'm going to have them sign the new zombie figure or figures that we end up coming up with. But it looks like they're the only 2 right now that have signed up. I thought there was a lot more already, but maybe not. Anyway, expect a ton of those people. I hope the guy that plays Bub will be there. That'd be amazing. I don't know if you've ever watched Day of the Dead. It's a film from 1985, and it's fantastic. It rivals Dawn of the Dead for me. I love both of them, and now I'm watching Day of the Dead more than I watch Dawn of the Dead. I don't know why. I don't know why the change, but I love it. Thank you, Adam. Are you guys still eventually going to do blind boxes? Well, we announced at Night of Mischief that we're doing minifigs. And so with our minis, they will be a mystery style figure. And they're fantastic. They're the figures that we've come up with were with Michael Doran. Michael Doran is the best. I love him to death. But yeah, they're going to be great. They're going to be blind boxed. They'll be black bagged and everything. That's the idea. They are not in production yet. They are still in the early phases, but I'm hoping by the end of this year we have it all sorted out. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. Hopefully you get to see them next year. They'll be sick. What I love about minifigures is that you can fit a lot on your shelf. Or like on your desk.
Yeah, you can also fit a lot up your butt.
Okay. What are your stance on Return of the Living Dead? I think it's better than the Romero trilogy. I love Return of the Living Dead. It holds a special place in my heart, but Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, those two films, Night of the Living Dead's okay. I've watched it a couple times. I like the remake a little bit better, but Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead, there's nothing matches it to me, or tops it. Sherman Howard, but yeah, Bubba is an icon. I would love to meet him. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Oh, that's awesome. Sadie is still on cloud 9. He loved her Vampire Ghastly drawing. That's so sweet. I love to hear it. Yeah, that was a really that was a special moment for us to be there with Michael Doran, aka Loco Duck. He's amazing. I love that guy, and his artwork is just unmatched. Did you see that he posted today? I think it was on his story. I think I shared it, but it was the original concept for our print that we put out on Sunday at New York Comic Con. That was amazing. I almost want to reach out and buy it from him.
Do another emo Ghastly. Did anyone like emo Ghastly? I mean, I did. Did other people like emo Ghastly, you think?
Yeah, there's fans.
Did you like him?
People were fans of it, Heather.
Huh.
People liked emo Ghastly.
Maybe we should do another one sometime.
People were fans, Heather. They liked it. They dug it. They dug it very hard. Are you going to do a 3-year anniversary drop? Yeah, actually. Funny that you should mention that. Yes. So we do have some tricks up our sleeves for that as well.
Do we? Because I'm unaware.
You're not wearing underwear. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Heather?
Oh, wow. People did like him. People loved him. I loved emo Ghastly. Love emo Ghastly.
Did somebody just say that they like Dawn of the Dead remake better? Oh, no.
Oh, that's Chris.
Chris, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm unable to respond. You're making me sick now that you just said that. I do not really care for that movie at all. But it's okay. Everybody has their own opinion. They're not all good opinions, though. Emo Ghastly was dope. I was just recently saying an emo Demonstro would be awesome. Yeah.
I don't think that he's a very emo guy, though. Like Demonstro. Would y'all ever do a Day of the Dead Ghastly? Maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought of that, though.
I would love it.
That's a good idea. Can you write that down?
You write it down, Heather. Uncle Sam Ghastly mold going to be a one and done? No.
No. None of our... If you knew how much they cost, nothing will be one and done. I will, like... turn him every color of the damn rainbow before we give that mold up. So
I really want to turn the Uncle Sam into a zombie. That has been sort of a little exciting thing for me. Like, I thought that would be kind of fun to do. I don't know when we'll do it or if we'll do it. There's artwork out there of Uncle Sam as a zombie, and it's really cool. It's like half zombie, or like half skull, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I think there's a fun way of doing it, and it would be interesting.
Doug says don't let Hot Topic touch another emo Ghastly. So they've actually...
Yeah, that was a mess.
It was a mess, but they have actually worked on things a bit more since then. From what I understand, the issue that was happening is no longer an issue. So hopefully if we do anything with Hot Topic in the future, which is a definite possibility, things will be a bit different. But I'm definitely not going to pass up on any partnering opportunities just because there was something we didn't like that happened. You know, I would voice what happened, remind them of that, and ask them how they're going to prevent it if we do proceed with anything at Hot Topic in the future.
Oh my God, Slash collab with Uncle Sam mold. That's hilarious. I didn't even think of that.
That'd be fun.
Where you got the big hat on. Love Loco Duck art, and I have a bunch of his art framed on my walls. Yeah, there's a lot of people approaching us. They're like, yeah, we've been, you know, buying Loco Duck stuff for years. And we're so glad to see this collaboration. So that felt good. Tina Romero's movie, Queen of the Dead. No. Queens of the Dead is pretty much... No. I don't know a thing about it. I have to look it up. It was sick to see your product at Hot Topic. Dude, I know. That was unbelievable. It was one of those things where you never know if something will happen, I guess, or like how it would play out if it did happen. And the fact that it was on the front website, because they sort of screwed up. So I think they did it as like, hey, we're sorry. And they put it on the front page of the website, and it was there for like, I don't know, like an hour or something. But it was so exciting for us.
It was very exciting.
I screenshot it, and I have it saved in my pictures. That was a really big moment for us. We're like at the top, and like below it was like Funko and other stuff. I was like, oh, that's so sick. Collector Joey, hey man, great meeting you as well. I love meeting everybody at New York Comic Con. That was fantastic. It's funny because there was a lot of new faces, but there were faces that had come to visit again from years past, and I would be like, oh my God, I remember, you know, last year or a couple years ago, and you're like, you remember me? I'm like, yeah, I remember you. I don't know if I would remember all their names, but I certainly remembered meeting them and knowing how awesome they were. Another great thing about the booth is that I didn't come across anybody who was just like not nice. Like everybody was like really sweet and nice. Yeah. And they were very supportive. So that was awesome. That was really a highlight of the summer for you guys with the Hot Topic exposure. Yeah, it was great. You know, the Hot Topic thing happened the first year we went to New York Comic Con. Mm-hmm. We were approached by Hot Topic that year. It was really cool.
I saw him for a brief second at New York this year, but never came back.
Yeah. In your opinion, what was cooler, front page on Hot Topic or NYCC being on the signs? I liked being on the signs. That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't know. Being on the front page of Hot Topic was a really big deal in the fact that I didn't know if we would ever end up there. I figured we would just be like within Hot Topic's webpage somewhere and you have to find it. That's what they do with Chomps. The fact that we were on the very front page was really overwhelming. That was cool. That made me really excited to see that. It's a historical Mischief Toys moment. Gimp suit, Spencer's exclusive Demonstro. Holy shit. Let's sell that bad boy.
I don't want to judge anybody for liking what they like, but you're going a little bit too far. Like, you just told 174 people what you're into, buddy.
Right. Jerry sings anything. That's what he's. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, but
that's so funny.
But sure, we'll make it for you, buddy. I'm down. So bigger booth for NYCC next year. Yeah, I would like there to be a bigger booth.
Maybe.
I think 10 by 30 would fit us just right, and it would. We had a lot of room this year, but I think next year we're going to go in bigger and better.
I did request bigger.
Going to rival Thrilljoy and Funko very soon. Oh my God, that's saying a lot.
That's saying too much. No, I don't think we'll be up there.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing that. But I think with Funko and Thrilljoy,
we would need to put Fritz on the payroll.
I think they're interested both in our channel and also the toy business. They see what we do. I think they like the interaction that they see with our fans, that we have a steady fan base. And what company doesn't want that? I mean, Funko already has it, right? They already have the fan base. People are going to line up in their line all the time. Thrilljoy, they had a huge ass line too. Who doesn't love Brian? By the way, I don't even know if we mentioned this, but Brian Mariotti, you can say whatever you want about Brian Mariotti or whatever your thoughts are. I highly recommend you watch the interview because he was great in the interview. But he was setting up his own booth.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
I peeked in and I saw him and I was like, Brian is right there.
Brian was working.
Setting shit.
He was working. I thought that was great. And we have gotten, by the way, not that I want to get into Thrilljoy right now, we've gotten people that are just coming in and commenting, trashing the crap out of us for liking Thrilljoy. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Since when are we not allowed to like Thrilljoy? Like, what's going on here? So people are like, oh, it's stupid.
I think
like
they think that we're being paid by them, which we're not.
No, we're not paid by them at all.
No. So, well, I think there were two critical people that were saying, I've watched you guys for a long time. Well, if you've watched us for a long time, then you know that we don't bullshit. If we like something, we like it. And just because our opinions don't match up doesn't mean that we're not being true to ourselves and to our channel.
Well, so I'll be pretty clear about this. The fact that I'm at New York Comic Con and we're approached by Brian, he actually comes to our booth. We go to his booth. We walk around. He was showing off everything in his booth. Then he hands us items from his booth and whatever you call it, a prototype or sample, and then a piece of the booth. That was so goddamn exciting. I'm like excited for, what are you going to do? I mean, I was excited for Thrilljoy because look at all the crazy shit that happened while we're at New York Comic Con.
I was excited for Thrilljoy before that.
I think Thrilljoy is great, right? But what I'm saying is in that video, I might seem more excited in the fact that all that just happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, cool. I'm overwhelmed by it.
And
so...
What makes me excited is that they're doing things that we've been screaming at Funko to do forever. Limited pieces. They're doing ultra rare, like 24 pieces.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
When is the last time Funko did something that rare?
It's been a while.
It's been a very long time. So the fact that they are doing things, high quality stuff, phenomenal boxes, right? Which, in my opinion, they don't need a box like that. I feel like they can be displayed out of box, but I know that people are super into boxes. Those are way less likely to get damaged than a Funko box. So if you're an in-box collector, the boxes are super high quality.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this does glow. The brain and the blood glow under black light. See?
Yeah.
This light is not very strong.
No, it isn't.
It sucks. Okay, so let's see what people are saying. Please do a green glow version of 7th Ink Ghastly.
So
That's
that would be cool. We don't own the rights to that. So whatever the artist wants to do is what they're going to do. So we allow our collaborative artists to basically do what they want within reason.
Right.
So, you know, he has certain colors that he likes to work with, and if he approached us and wanted to do something like that, we would be so down. But
right.
Something like that may or may not happen.
He seems to be pretty open about everything.
He does.
Would I like to see a green glow version? Hell yeah. So maybe, I mean, look, I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I love these ideas. I love when you guys pitch us stuff and you say, hey, this is something I like to see. I love to hear that because if that's what you guys want to see, then of course we want to produce it. I want to bring you guys what you're looking for. Most of what we do is just Heather and I sit across from each other at a table, next to each other in a car, on the couch, you know, in our warehouse as we're packing, and we discuss ideas and we say we should do this or do that or do the other thing. And they're not always going to be winners, but we come up with all these great ideas and we're just happy that you guys like them. But if you have ideas that you'd like to see, pitch them. Let's hear it. What the fuck? Why not? I think that's the fun part about GastroCast and Mischief Toys and the connectivity there. That, you know, we can actually have this discussion. We could talk about it. I know that on Patreon is a really good way. Everybody sort of raises their hands and then we talk to them through Google Meet. And we're able to talk to them on Google Meet and answer any questions and discuss things. And I'll be honest, there have been a lot of times where we've gotten good ideas from Patreon. It's happened. Black Metal Ghastly and Emo are tied with Vampire Ghastly as my favorites. I love Black Metal Ghastly. He's one of my favorites. Would you... Picks Ghastly when? We'll have to see. I'm not going to say no to that idea. Would you both do different cons? Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely. Different cons would be great. Obviously, only New York Comic Con, and we're doing Living Dead weekend. Obviously, as we mentioned, we really want to do C2E2. That's important for me. I've never been to Chicago, and I hear so many great things about the convention. So I would love to do that, and I'm hoping that we can do that very soon. Brian Mariotti was so freaking nice. He was so passionate about the whole Thrilljoy thing, which I love to see. Me too, Zachary. I love that.
I think that's another thing that got me so excited for Thrilljoy is seeing somebody else's passion.
Absolutely.
I like when people are excited for what they're doing. It really makes me happy.
Yep. Well, I mean, look, if we love Thrilljoy, hate Thrilljoy, love Funko, hate Funko, we're going to get, people are going to say stuff. That's just how this works.
Yeah.
We get beat up for anything that we say. That's just a part of having an opinion and having a YouTube channel where we spout it. Problem is Funko booth is mostly flippers in line. Yeah. Mischief Toys line seems like mostly collectors. I would agree. I mean, we saw people there that were just literally jumping up and down that they were able to get whatever the piece was in line. And to me, there's the value in everything that we do. Seeing people happy and excited, I love that. I think that's so great. I want people to be happy and excited. What's going on?
He's like, my legs are falling asleep and he's getting mad that I'm trying to move him.
Oh no. Megapix Demonstro. Oh boy. There's a lot here. Thrilljoy is awesome. The concept is really neat and not seen by other collectibles. Yeah, it's just different. It's fun and different. I think Brian found something with those Pix figures. Yeah, I think the Pix figures are fun. I have a couple of them.
Jerry said probably thinking too much into the future, but do you have any Christmas figures planned for this year? Yeah, we're having a whole week for Christmas.
Yeah, we'll have like a Christmas week. I don't think it'll be as much as Halloween, but it'll be a Christmas week where we do some fun stuff.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like doing the weeks. I think the weeks are fun. It gives you an opportunity to pick and choose what you want. Some people want it all. Some people want one piece of the thing. So it gives you the opportunity to pick and choose what you like. I think that's what's fun about Mischief Toys is that the weeks that we do and the way that we do conventions, I think it's just, it's different. Thrilljoy is cool, but not for me at the moment. Totally understand. But I like variety and new companies offering something new and different. Hell yeah, Mr. Kennedy. I agree. That's an amazing experience. Thank you. I think you're talking to us about our Thrilljoy stuff. It was great. The Mars Attacks one is great, and so is Blue K&L. I want plush Ghastlies of Chris and Heather. When you squeeze them, Chris will say it's trash. When you squeeze Heather, she'd fart. That's fantastic. I love
like
that idea.
That.
Getting a TJ figure in my hand really made me like them. I just think the piece counts are too high for the launch wave. Yeah, I guess, with the production and everything that he's doing and going as big as he is, he went in hard. He has to make a certain amount of money with all this stuff.
Yeah, and I honestly think that a big part of why it is so inexpensive to purchase Thrilljoy products is because they are a higher piece count. Like, Chris and I have firsthand knowledge of how much just our simple figure costs to produce, and we have to price it the way we price it. Otherwise, there wouldn't be Mischief Toys. We'd be paying you guys to buy our stuff, right? So the fact that he was able to get those figures that low, I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it definitely has something to do with the piece counts for sure.
So those figures, the biggest thing about them, well, obviously I love the way they look. I think they're great, especially the big gigantic megas. I think they're fantastic. But the chase aspect of getting a chase or the 24 piece, I mean, come on, that's humongous. On another topic, your likeness of Ghastly, are you going to be considering producing yourself variants, 2-pack perhaps? Thought about it, not sure. But I love the idea. I think that would be a lot of fun.
If we do it, I think it would be more of a bundle rather than a 2-pack.
Yes.
Only because if we did that, I would want my own box, and Chris could have his own box because he stinks and he can stay over there.
Matt really loved his collab. Oh, that's seventh thing. Thank you, Zachary. He tells me all the time that it was so much fun, and he loved everybody for coming to his booth and supporting him. He's awesome, and his stuff is awesome. He's got great product on his own. He doesn't need us, but you know, he's a great guy. Great guy. Love his stuff, and I'm really excited to do more with him. Harley Davidson collab would be amazing. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. SDCC would love to do it. Would love to do SDCC. I don't know about Emerald City, but SDCC for sure. Nikki, yes, C2E2. I would love to see you there. Will there be a restock of 7th Ink Ghastly? No, the 7th Ink Ghastlies are gone. The Ghastly, but then they're also asking about the shirt. Okay. Do we have shirts?
No, the shirts are gone too.
Shirts are gone too. Okay. Yeah, so everything is gone. It went pretty quickly. It was a very popular figure. It was a very, very popular shirt. It just says that next year we need to do it again in a different way. I really want to go the way of Mortem next year. Yeah, we need to go to SDCC for sure. I think that would be a lot of fun. Boothing there and also just as attendees, yeah. Let's see. Yes, we did a bunch of pins last year for Christmas. That was fun.
That was for Christmas.
Yes. Jerry, of course. Thank you. A friend from Fanatic Board bought a Thrilljoy Pix for me as a gift. Can't wait to receive it. Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. Looking forward to the future release announced from Thrilljoy for Rudolph and Year Without Santa. Oh, that's cool. I like that. You know, I bumped in, you know, when I was talking to Mariotti, I kind of bumped him with my elbow, and I was like, hey, Dawn of the Dead 1978. And I said, when you get it, let me know how to get it too, because I want to get in there. How does the Vampire Ghastly shirt look like in person? I bought one this morning and it looked pretty badass. It's great. It glows in the dark. For those who don't know, if you bought the shirt, it glows. It looks great. It's a fun shirt. We really wanted to, you know, kind of show off Vampire Ghastly. That was the whole point of everything, was to sort of make him the focal point, both in the figure, the plush, and then our background, the backdrop that we had. You guys and other booths from NYCC lit the collector in me recently. Oh my God, that's awesome. I want to pick up some non-Funko things. Just ordered the Pink Donut Dumpster Fire from 100% Soft and TJ's Gandalf picks. Hell yeah, dude, that's amazing. Yeah, look, I always tell people, you know, Mischief Toys isn't your last stop. I mean, or your first stop or only stop. There's a lot of really great things out there. So collect. That's what this channel is always about. Look, I'm surrounded by Hot Toys, but we love when people are getting into Mischief Toys and trying to track down old stuff. It's so damn cool. Hey, what's going on? Oh my God, Heather Devon's here. What's up? Heather is here, but she went to, I think she's making food. I think she's microwaving something in there. I can hear it going. Will be a different figure every day. Yes, Mark Bates. So I really like the idea of having a different figure every day. I think what we're going to do is sort of drop the piece counts a bit throughout the entire weekend. Thank you, Martin. Crushed it at NYCC. I am so happy to hear that. I'm so proud of our showing at NYCC. It was so great. But different figure every day. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if we'll bring the same amount of pins. The pins were sort of overwhelming. I felt like we overwhelmed people. I don't want to overwhelm anybody, but I think that the figures were a real big hit. And I like the fact, again, that people can sort of select and choose what they want. You know, you don't have to buy it all. You can go to the booth and say, oh, well, today they have a Mortem I really like, so I'm going to buy Mortem. And then the very next day, oh, they got Ghastly with the suit on. I don't really care for that so much, so I'm going to opt out of this one, right? So that makes it fun. It's a choosing sort of deal. But I think that the biggest plus of this year for us was working with Loco Duck. That was just unbelievable. I've gotten so many positive words and great feedback from that. I'm so happy that people loved him being there and having all that great artwork and him drawing things for people and doing all the art and stuff. That's fantastic. He's amazing. Do behind the scenes of packing for Mischief Toys. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So when we originally were thinking about a Patreon, a special Patreon for Mischief Toys, the original intent was sort of to show the behind the scenes of Mischief Toys, which will include when we get the Patreon together, which is still being worked on, still under construction. Obviously, what the hell is that?
Chicken noodle soup.
Is it really? Is that from the place?
Yeah.
It's brown to me. No? It looks like a meat sauce. Okay.
It's really good.
You know what? I've had that before.
Have you?
Yes, I have. I didn't know that's what you were eating. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. It's very good. That's very good soup. Heather got Carrabba's chicken soup. No, I'm okay. Thank you. I'm watching my weight here. What was I saying? Shit. Oh, the Patreon. So anyway, the Patreon will show some behind the scenes stuff. But we'll also have the Build-A-Figure, which I've talked about a little bit. I am so excited about it. I think it's a brand new door opening to Mischief Toys. And I've told our story or our idea to a lot of people, and people are like super into it. Night of Mischief was super into it. I'm excited. It's going to be an interesting thing, and we'll put together a video, for you to, kind of get an idea what the hell it even is. It's going to be great. But I love the behind the scenes stuff, Gray Stark. That's one of my favorite things. That's why on Instagram, I always suggest to go on Instagram when we go live, watch us, because you never know what you're going to see on there. We're packing boxes, typically getting ready for a sale, or maybe we're getting ready to package up a sale that had happened earlier that day. I will tell you this. This week, you most likely will see some APs floating around, so make sure you check all your stuff. We're not going to announce when it happens or how it happens, but always check your pins to be sure. You never know what's going to end up inside of your box. You just never know. Giggity, that's what she said. Mikey, yes, it is a... I'll give a little bit of background, but basically it is a patrons will form together as a group, like basically you're a group, and you're voting on what you want the figure to look like. We're going to prompt you with different things, and you're going to select what figure you want. Like, in other words, what figure you want the outcome to be. We'll take all the polls together, hand it off to our artist, and then the artist, Noel, it could be Devin, whoever is up for the challenge, they put together a figure. Your name will be inside the box. It'll be inside the box. And then you also have input, of course, on the artwork on the outside of the box. So if you have, let's say, 10 people among like a 50 count people. No, let's not even say that. That's a ridiculous number. Let's say you have 60% of the people on Patreon are choosing really wacky things that you don't like. It's going to become a fight where you're trying to make sure that I don't want it to look like this. Like, I don't want a bright pink figure. I want this instead, right? I want there to be blood or something. So we're going to give you all sorts of different choices, and then you're not going to see what the figure of the box looks like. We're going to hand it off to the artist. The artist will then develop it, and then we'll forward it out, and you will only know what the figure looks like by the end when it reaches your hands after it's closed out. Will membership be capped? Don't know that yet. Also, yearly charge.
It'll be capped at a certain date.
Yes.
And yes, it will be a yearly charge, most likely. We have some kinks to work out.
Yeah, it has to be a yearly charge because we have to make sure that everybody's in. You have to opt in to do it. So we can't have it where you pay, a membership every month, and then at the end you're like, I'm not doing this. Because then it most likely...
It opens us up to, like, legal issues and shit.
Well, it really opens up to us, like, having to pitch the money in to make this happen, and we're paying for the people who dropped out, I guess. So it's tough. It's a tough gig. We're still figuring it out. We're ironing it all out, but I think we'll have something situated very soon. It's going to be really, really fun. I think it's going to be really fun. It's a different experience, and that's what I'm about. I'm all about experience. Which is why we're here with Halloween week, baby. Because what other company do you pay attention to or buy from that has an entire week of Halloween shit? No one. It's us, bruh. What's the membership for? It's a Patreon where you can, it's going to be poll driven, where you vote on what you want a figure to look like. We'll prompt you with all these different polls, and then the end result will equate to a Ghastly or a Demonstro or a Mortem. It'll depend on what you guys want.
Gray Stark, when can we expect the next iteration of Mortem? Well, you just got 2, so be patient, please. You're a little greedy, Gray Stark. We should change your name to Greedy Stark. No, I'm just kidding. Soon-ish. Soon-ish.
Have we thought about doing a cartoon or short series? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I really want that. I would love a cartoon series. I would love to come up with something with somebody, so we could pitch it to one of these art houses, like, you know, Netflix has their cartoon stuff. I just think that these characters that we've, you know, created would do really well as a cartoon. I think it could be a lot of fun. It could either be a kid thing, or maybe it could be, I don't know, it could be an adult cartoon sort of deal. But I think it could be a whole lot of fun. And I also think there could be teachable moments in these cartoons as well.
Oh, you know what my favorite episode will be? If it's teachable? Don't be a bitch.
Wow. Prompt me with your poll. Okay. We'll make that happen.
That's a prime example of not being a bitch. That's like being the opposite of one. Prompt me with your poll.
I would love to do a comic, and of course we've tried to go down that path, and it didn't go. It just didn't work out. So we just had to find the right person to work with. I want to make sure, like everything that we do, it just so happens to work out for us. And it isn't like we have to really chip away or dig at something in order to make it work. It usually works almost instantly. That's how it happened with Devin. That's how it happened with Noel. That's how it happened with 7th Inc. That's how it happened with Vertebrae 33, and so on and so forth. So we got to find the right artist. Like, if the right artist comes our way, we'll know. Like, okay, this is probably the connect. Like, this is what is supposed to be happening. But I will say this. If anybody has a great artist out there and you think they would work well with us for a comic, please let me know. I would love to know that.
Make sure it's somebody who we can count on, please.
Yes. So it would have to be a real, like a real artist and everything, right? It has to be like the real deal. I went to a guy that I went to high school with, and I don't think he understood a thing I was saying. He's a phenomenal artist. But I explained to him my idea, and he's like, oh, I don't know. I got a day job. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Can't work with you. That's fine. But I need to find the right person. Scotty Young, holy shit. Yeah, so somebody had mentioned, Mark Bates said Loco Duck. Yeah, we actually talked a little bit. I don't know if it'll come to fruition, but definitely. He had some cool ideas. That's for sure.
Very cool ideas.
Yeah, very cool ideas. I'm so sorry that this is happening to you guys. The ads. This is crazy. This has never happened. It's really weird. I don't know if like
Premium.
No, I know that, but I'm saying I don't know if what YouTube's doing.
I wonder if YouTube changed it.
They must have done something. Must have done something. Oh my God, Ron English working with Ghastly, that would be cool. We actually saw him.
He was literally like the next aisle over.
Yep.
And I wish we
went and talked to him, because that could have been that could be a fun collaboration.
I was really sad.
They're saying the ads are nonstop.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what is going on with that. Hold on, let me go and try to see what I can do.
I was really bummed that I knew he was going to be there, and I forgot to take our Freddy Funko vinyl figures.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those figures are awesome. Was he signing?
Yeah, he was signing.
Oh, that's great. Damn. I wish I would have known that. Scotty Young is awesome. Yeah, he's a good dude. Lives used to not have ads, now they do. Interesting. Interesting. So I guess that's a new deal. That's crazy.
Mine are political ads. What if, like, we made that happen? Like, we were putting political ads in. And
oh my God, don't even say that jokingly.
No?
No, people will rip us up.
No, I don't even do politics. I don't like politics.
That's weird. So Rochelle only got one ad, and Nick is getting hit left and right. That is really weird. Something is going on here. I don't know what it is. YouTube Premium, though, I will say, is the best.
It is, but I always get yelled at when I use Chris's because all I do is watch Taylor Swift, and he doesn't like it.
Brian's saying that he didn't have any ads at all, and he has no premium. Weird. Weird.
Well, is this the conversation for the night, or are we going to talk about anything else?
I'm sorry?
Because now all you're talking about is the ads.
Oh, because people are commenting.
Well, I know.
Yeah. Well, that person has no ads at all. I don't know what's going on. Sorry that's happening to you guys. I have no idea why it decided to start up tonight. All his ads are in Korean.
Well, to be fair, that's where he is.
All right. Okay. All right. So Heather's got a point. I'm now talking about ads and no ads and everything else. Halloween week is upon us. We have already started tonight. Zombie Ghastly Plush. I think there's a couple left up on the website. So if you want one, go and get it. There's still a handful available. So go and grab yours if you want one. That is, of course, is not the pin bundle. But so if you want the pin bundle, we'll have more of those up this week as well. We're going to have a new figure this week. We're going to have something really special I don't want to talk about that's really cool. That'll pop up this week. Aside from the pin board and pin, which will go up tomorrow. So
you guys are gonna pee out of excitement.
Yeah, I think you guys are really gonna like this. It's a fun week. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for being here. Make sure you check out all your emails. Check out Instagram. We will be going live every day after the sales are over.
Where? On Instagram or
on
YouTube?
Instagram.
On Instagram.
We'll go live every day on Instagram and talk to you guys a little bit, talk about the sale, how the sale went, and just overall excitement for Halloween week. And by the way, Mischief Mondays. You can go on Instagram right now. Mischief Mondays post is up. It's Halloween, baby. So use your Mischief Toys product in order to take photos that's Halloween inspired. We will pick a winner, and that winner will get all sorts of great... I was going to say crazy and great, but I couldn't come up with a word. Crazy and great. It's a really fun thing, and I love seeing all those photos. So take your photos and post it tomorrow, and then we'll select a winner at the end of the month. How's that? We'll select a winner on the 31st. From the entire month of pictures.
We might not select it on the 31st. Keep in mind, we have a lot of packages to pack up. Typically, we select them like the first or second week of the following month.
Yep, exactly. Will we say the Halloween release is lit? Is it going to be lit?
It's going to be lit AF.
Crazy. I like that, Mr. Yeah, crazy. That's a good one. Instead of crazy, it's crazy. But that's all we've got for you, everybody. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, coming in and hanging out with us for this about an hour long live, actually an hour and a half long. Thank you for being here. MischiefToys.com. Go and sign up for a newsletter. That way you'll find out all the brand new things that are coming from Mischief Toys. Follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Also follow Gasslecast at Mischief. Oh my God! Follow Gasslecast at Gasslecast on Instagram. On Instagram, yeah. Follow us on there.
Hey, did you guys know that we have some of these up on the website right now? His arms and legs. And legs are removable. Go get yours! Yay!
Yep, go get yours. You can rip them all off. That's it. Look at that. Have fun.
Fantastic.
Have fun. Get them in your hands. Have fun. Thank you, everybody. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.